Okay, so we are going to make a carrot wreath using a Unique in the Creek triangle board. It is what I have here today. And we're going to use this folded petal. I saw some pictures of a petal that looks similar to this online. I don't know if this is the exact petal or not. They were charging to see how to fold it. So I just messed around until I got one that I think looks pretty darn similar. So this may be that same fold. It may not be. I'm not sure, but I like the look of it and I like how it hides all of the edges. So the only edges are kind of tucked in here into the side here. So this is the fold we're going to use. And to do that, we are using 20 inches of mesh. So I'm going to move this out of my way here so I can show you what I have. So I have 20 inches of mesh, curl side up right now. Not sure it matters. I'm going to fold it in half long ways. Okay. Then I am going to fold that up and that up like that. Okay. I'm going to flip this over so it's facing my direction. I am going to bring that in there. I'm going to bring that in there. I'm going to fold that up. I'm going to fold it in half. And that creates that tucked fold. Now I will take my scissors and trim away any of these little loose guys I got here. Keep that clean inside, and you can fluff it a little bit. Pull it out if you want it a little more pointy. Just shape it a little bit, however you want it. Now I use these little clips while I'm working. I'll make a bunch of these. And then when we start to put them on with our zip ties, they'll go in like this. I don't know how many we're going to need for this board, to be honest. I haven't made this yet. We're making it together. So I'm going to fold a bunch of these real quick, and I can fast forward this part of the video. I'll just eyeball it to get these kind of even. Flip. 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 And fold. And I trim. And then I clip. So I honestly don't think we're going to need a ton of these. These take up quite a bit of space on our board here. That's 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. Maybe we'll need 20 of these. We'll see. We will see. All right, so fold up. I kind of like it to where this looks like almost a good solid square right there, which leaves about a 3-inch gap here in the middle here. I flip it. I fold it. I fold it. I flip it. I fold it. And I think if we folded it a little tighter, let me see if I like that better. So let's see. We want these pointier. Let's see if I like them pointier better. If we brought it all the way into the middle there and met it, brought that in, and that in, and then brought that in. It's definitely a pointier petal. So it's which one do you like better? So if the more you bring that triangle together, the more pointier this will be. I think I kind of like it a little tighter, honestly. Tuck those in too, actually. I love when the ends are hidden and they're sealed up and you don't have to worry about them fraying after the fact. So see, that gives you a more rounded petal, and this gives you a more pointed petal. And you could honestly, you could flip it out for a whole different look or keep it in like that. So let's see. Dissect these a little bit. I think I'm going to tighten them up a bit. Yeah. Okay. That one's all right. Tighten this one up a little bit. Let's just tighten them up a bit. You learn as you go. This is trial and error. I've never made this petal before. I've never made this wreath before. So we are making it together for the first time. It could be a disaster. It could be wonderful, but we'll find out together. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the next row we'll do 4 of them. If you want to get that perfect center, you can fold it in half and mark it for yourself, or you can eyeball it, which is what I do most of the time. All right, there's that. Fold that in. Fold that in. Fold that in. Fold that in. I mean, this thing is going to go together pretty quick, I think. I haven't decided what to do on the green part. I have some green mesh here. Maybe I'll just do some curls and add a bow. I don't know. Honestly, what if I folded them in before I did that and then tucked them in? That'd be a little easier. There we go. 1, 2. So again, this is a 20-inch piece of mesh. Fold that in. that in. I'm going to go ahead and fold those in before I roll it into the inside. And then it's all sealed in there. That honestly could be a whole different kind of petal. Oh, but I like that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and, woo, sorry guys, totally knocked the camera in my work in there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, I think, and load a few of these in here because I want to see, since I've never done this before, I want to see what I'm working with here. So I'm going to start down here at row 1. And I'm going to put my first one right there. Take my clip off, put that there. Okay, so the next one, because these are so big, I'm trying to decide here. I might put two at row 3 in the same hole. Get it, everybody. Okay. And here's the deal with these wreaths, which is what makes them amazing, is if you don't like it, you just cut off the zip tie and try something else. All right, so all right. These are some of the first petals, so I didn't tuck them in. So we're going to tuck them in. Keep that, all that fray hidden in there. Get random pieces here. I don't know where my snips are. I need to go get my snips. Okay, so that's 2 in row 3. And I'm thinking, wrong way. We'll do 3 in row 5. So I'm going to do the center 2 and then the outer 2, I think. Let's try that. All right, row 5. There's an outer. Center. And the outer. All right, now we'll go ahead and tuck those middles in on that one. That one in there. It's nice and tucked there. If we fold it down this way, all right. make sure my middles were nice and tucked there. I'm going to go back and, of course, tighten my things up there. Uh-oh. Get in there, buddy. There we go. It'll need some fluffing for sure. Okay, so then we do 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the next one. What do you think? I think so. And I'm probably going to put them in the same hole together. I'm going to come in here. I think I'm going to do here and here. So this is row 7. One set of holes onto the inside here. We'll pinch those together. Get them here. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. I would think we need, I guess, probably 5 in that row. And maybe 6 in that row. So another 11. Another 11 folds. What do you think? I'm thinking that might work. All right, so that. Put that in. This way. Got out of my groove that way, and that way, and that way. Snip these off before I clip it here. One. Oh, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I want to get me some more orange, I think. I don't know that I cut enough. Let's do the next row 5 and see where that lands us. Yep. All right, so fold in, and then I'm just going to fold in again. And then I'm going to fold in and in again. And I'm going to roll those up, and then I'm going to bring it to the middle, and then I'll flip it over, and there's my thing. Okay. 2. that in. Let's fold that in. Fold that up. Let's fold that in. Let's fold that in. Let's fold that up. Bring them to the middle. Pinch at the bottom. That's 3. That in, fold that in, roll it up, fold it in, fold it in, roll it up. That's 4. One more. That'll be that row. Shirt stuck. All right, go back over here. Okay, so that was row 7. So we'll jump to row 9. And since we have 5, let's put 1 dead center. Okay. And after, like, if I had this all figured out, I would be preloading my my board here. So I would have these already in here. I wouldn't be fighting with them. Okay, so then let's do 2 here, maybe. See how that'll look. Or do we want to do 1 there and 1 there? So that's dead center. So I lied. I'm going to do 1 between here. Like I slipped away too. Okay. So I'm going to do 1 in here. Get in there. What's going on here today? Okay. So then I'll do 1 here in between those 2 holes. And then I'll do the other one between these 2, which is kind of like that jumper space in between them. Let's see how that looks. Remember, if we don't like it, we just take it out. All right, 1 there. And 1 there. Yeah, that covers the space pretty well. Okay. And over here. Again. And our jumper space. And the outside jumper space. Okay. Now we'll put 1 there. All right, so our little carrot's taken shape there. So now the question is, how much greenery do you want at the top of your carrot versus orange? So we can do another row, and then what should be up in here? So that's 5. So we would need 6 more orange pieces. So I need to grab a few more. Because I think this would be too much green. Like, I think we need 1 more row of orange. So let me grab 1 more thing of orange. I don't think I started with a full roll, so that might be why I'm a little short. So let's see. I had 2 pieces left over here, so I need 4 more. 1. And clearly I am not exact measuring this. I'm using one of my pre-cut pieces. It's 3. And then, okay. So this should give me 6 more of our little folds here. So fold in half, fold in half, fold in half. It's pretty, I mean, it's actually a quick fold, I think. In, fold in. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. And I think that will do. I think that'll do it. That's 1 more row, and then we will add some greenery. Maybe a little bow. Okay, so there's our 6. Put this around here. So we're definitely going to skip row 10. We're going to come up to row 11. So let's see. We have 6. Let's see. 1. There's the middle. So maybe, 1 and 2. Okay, so let's do the jumper space here. So to the left of the middle. I'm going to go ahead and lock that in. And to the right of the middle. You can go ahead and pre-lock that in. Just get it barely started. We have a loop. And then let's put those in. All right, so 1. And 2. So we have 3. Let's be, I feel like I need to put this on this edge to make sure this edge is covered. So I feel like I'm going to do the outer edge on this one. No, we are winging it. And then, I don't know. Let me see. Kind of decided I go kind of gal. All right, so we do that one. And then I guess the jumper space in there. We'll do that. Oh, can you see that? Okay. So we did the outer edge over here, and then there's a little the jumper space between 2 and 3 on that side there. Oh, get that back. I think it's so much easier if you just pre-lock this and loop it, and then you can just shove your little piece right in there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so repeat over here. We're going to do the end hole and then this jumper hole between holes 2 and 3 over here. And there. Okay. Now I'm going to do this. There. Okay. Let me go grab my snippy snips. Normally snip as I go, but then I wouldn't be reaching in here and doing this. So and yank them and tighten them down a little bit too while you're at it. I have one of those cool little tools, that little gun thingies, but I don't know which drawer it's in. I wasn't prepared to do this tutorial today. It's not on my original schedule. Okay. Those up and fluff those up. It really is looking like a carrot. All right. So now what? We need a top. So let's see. I've just got some, I just got some bags of mesh stuff. All right. So, I mean, I'm thinking we just do a roll, like a curly Q. curly Q topper? What do you think? I think that curly Q topper would be great. So I'm thinking we definitely need to get some greenery in between this top row here. So let's put that in there. Maybe I'll do two together. Let's do two together, guys. Now let's roll them up and sandwich them in there. Let's do two. Make it nice and full. Definitely two more up there. Okay. On your curly, if you like, I like to do this, fold them in half and then in half again. And that way my ends are definitely, both ends are inside there. So I'm just going to make a couple. Make some pairs of these bad boys. Okay. So I just take one in, and then roll them on side of themselves or in whatever. You see what I'm doing there. Fold them both in. That way the unfinished edge is completely tucked. Versus if I roll it, this edge is going to be on the outside. So I bring them both to the middle and then do a quick little roll like that. Okay, so there's three more pairs there. So let's see. Let's stick a few of these in. We'll do in between this space here, like that. We'll take two of our little friends here. Pinch them up and shove them in. Okay. Then let's see. Two more between here and here. So between these two right here. Okay, then we'll do two more right here in between this jumper here and this jumper here. Just take them, pinch them, and kind of fold them. All right. Definitely need 2 more right here. Pinch them together. Fold them in half. Zip tie them in the middle. Okay. And then I'm thinking we need 1 here in this corner spot and 1 here in this corner spot. I think one will be all right. Yes, I think 1 will do it. If you don't have these little clippies, they're actually sewing clips is actually I think what they're actually for, but these little clips are like have an extra set of hands. So if you're just getting started doing these meshy wreaths, it is nice to have those little clippy clips. All right, I'm going to swap over here. That one last hole. Pinch it. There. Grab my zip tie. There. This thing is huge. You can barely see it on there. But there's that. Okay. And I feel like, I don't know, it just, at this point, it's just a plain carrot. It does need some extra, something else. So I think it needs a bow. Let me look here at my wall of ribbon behind us and see what I like for a bow. I kind of like that one. What else? I like this one too. No. The light's on here. Sorry guys. See that. Oh, what am I doing here? This thing like zoomed in or did something. Oh, I didn't even know that did that. Good to know. Look. Sorry, guys. I was trying to turn the light on. But good to know that we have a zoom feature. So not this bow. That'd be pretty, you think? All right, so when I do my bows, I'm going to give myself a pretty good tail there. This is not how the good bow makers make their bows. I assure you that, because I am not a good bow maker. Okay. So Pinch there. Pinch there. Pinch there. Pinch there. And I'm just taking my ribbon, and this is wired ribbon, and making loops. So that's like three loops and a tail. I'll probably cut off just a little too much. And so I will take a zip tie, and I will zip tie around this. Oh, wrong way. Tie this together here. Now, I will not put it all the way, because what I also want to do is slide another zip tie in here before I tighten it all down that I'm going to use to tie it onto my wreath. So I'll have a zip tie underneath this zip tie. And then I feel comfortable enough to tighten it all down. Okay. So there's my bow. Nothing fancy schmancy about it. Okay. I'm going to snip off the one I tied it with and make sure it's to the back of the bow for myself there. Okay. And now I'm going to take the zip tie I tucked in there somewhere. There it is. Make sure I'm doing it the right way here. Okay. And I guess I'm going to put my bow in between the green and the orange. So we're looking at, I guess that's row. I don't know. Second to last row. There. I'm going to dig in here and find me a good spot for my little bow here. I'm looking for the middle holes is what I'm doing, guys, because I want my bow to be kind of centered. Oop, there's one end in. Hold that tight if you get it in. And let me find the other end and manhandle it here till it gets where I want it to be. I can feel it. It's really hard once these wreaths are so full to do this. Get in there, buddy. I'm knocking stuff off the table. Oh, he was in and I pulled him back out. Goodness. All right. All right. Let's try this again here. There's my two holes. There's one end. There's the other. There we go. Spread out my little fluffies here. I'm going to find the scissors I threw off the table. I'm going to just dovetail my little ends here. And that, my friends, is a very large carrot wreath. Let's switch the camera view here. Let's see if I can switch it up here. Okay, so let's see if we can get a better look at it this way. So this, oh, there he is our carrot wreath. And you could add more greenery. Honestly, I might put another piece or two to give it a little more fullness in here. But I mean, look how, I mean, this thing's pretty big, y'all. He's all of, if this board is 20 inches, I mean, he's over 2 feet tall. So he's really cute. I kind of like him. All right. Well, that is it for today. I just felt like making a wreath. So here it is and sharing it with you guys. So I will see you next time. Thanks.